For you to join in. Without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Mrs. Zimmerman, the first and second graders, and our girls' choir.
Welcome to Barrett's Elementary. We are glad you are here. We are excited to share with you our first and second grade program called I Wish I Were a Butterfly.
This program has been adapted from My Children's Books by James Howell. Mr. Howell got the idea from the story when he is working with a group of kindergarten to second grade students in a school in Ohio. Come along with us to Swamp Swallow Pond and meet the creatures who live there. There were two twin crickets who were sad and they don't want to make it. Come on, children, time to go outside and make music. I want to stay here. Inside? What will you do inside? You must come outside to make music. Then I won't make music. I don't have anything to sing about anyway. You don't want to go outside? You don't want to make music? Next thing you know, you won't want to be crickets. Do you think they know? I hope not. Dad wouldn't be very happy. I wish I were a butterfly. Outside with the two of you this minute. Why are they so happy being crickets? Perhaps they don't know what we do. Let's go someplace far away from here. The two little crickets wander off and cement a glow. What's the matter, man? We're ugly. Yeah, all crickets are ugly. Who told you such a thing? The frog who lives at the edge of the pond. He told us that we're the ugliest thing that ever lived. With a really mean frog. happy, man. You may not be the handsomest thing in the world, but you're far from the ugliest. Look at me. I'm no beauty myself. But you'll turn into a firefly one day, and they're beautiful. You need to be happy with who you are. Have courage to be yourself. Amani utupen astawi. Amani, what did he say? Beats me. Maybe we should listen. Song, but I still wish I were a butterfly. Me too. It's no use wishing for what can't be. Being a cricket seems fine enough to me. That's easy for him to say. He will turn into a lightning bug one day. The frog at the edge of the pond will never find himself ugly. Let's go. What do you care what the frog who was at the edge of the pond has to say? If you told me I were ugly, I wouldn't care one bit. But who would ever say you were ugly? Everyone can see how lovely you are. We are the color of a lump of dirt, but you are the color of laughter, if such a thing could be. Perhaps you're right, but you have to learn to be content with what you are and not mind what a silly old frog tells you. That is easy for you to say. Oh, I wish I were a butterfly.
Why am I so ugly?
Why can't we be a dragonfly like me? Couldn't help but hear you moaning and groaning. It isn't right to be envious of others, Sheena. It's true that I am a magnificent creature, but so are you in your own way, I'm sure.
You fly around with your glistening wings and your body all covered with jewels, and you tell me that I'm magnificent?
Please, Mr. Dragonfly, go away. You don't understand. You can't understand. We wish we were a butterfly.
Well, you're not a butterfly. I've never
shall be. Wishing is a waste of time.
Easy to be happy when you're a glistening drawing replied.
It's easy to be happy when you're anything but an ugly cricket like us. In the middle of the web on the other side of Swamp Swallow Pond, the old one was waiting.
I am good at waiting. Waiting is spider's life. Spinning and waiting, waiting and spinning.
Because you're so beautiful yourself. You think I'm beautiful? Yes! But I've been told that I'm the ugliest creature in Swamp Swallow Pond. Maybe in all the world. Did the frog who lives at the edge of the pond tell you that? Not only the frog, why if I were to believe what everyone says about me, I would think myself quite ugly. But I don't believe everyone you see, and I certainly don't believe in that grumpy old frog who lives at the edge of the pond. I believe you because you are my friend. You think I'm beautiful, so I am. You are beautiful. But we are ugly. We still wish we were a butterfly. What do you see? A beautiful you and an ugly me. What do you see? Two beautiful friends. Are we really beautiful? To me you are more beautiful than any butterfly I had ever seen. The littlest cricket looks back at his reflection, and to his surprise his ugliness began to fade away. Suddenly a gust of wind rippled the water. Look, your web. The wind has blown away your web.
Oh well, then it must begin again. Wait and spin, spin and wait. It's a spider's life, but it would make the time pass more quickly if I had some music to it too.
fiddle.
What beautiful music that creature makes. I wish I were a cricket. Like the crickets in our story, we are called to find our voice. Every person has greatness inside of them.
When you find your voice and inspire others to find their voice, that is habit A.
Hold on. There are only 7 habits.
Nope, there are 8 habits.
When you engage in work that uses your talent and fuels your passion.
And meets a great need in the world that you feel drawn by your conscience. You found your voice.
At Barrett's, we're beginning to learn habit A.
We all have greatness inside of us when we find our voice and inspire others to find theirs.
In the beginning, the rules was beginning, and I realized what made him special.
By the end of the book, the littlest crickets have found their voice and can now help others to find theirs. Let's celebrate.
Celebrate.
certainly is not one person's job. I can never do it by myself. There are many people I need to thank, first of which is our amazing accompanist who began as a Barrett's parent, I don't know how many years ago, and she started playing for me, and ever since then she's been willing to come back even though she still teaches music full time. So thank you to Mrs. Stephanie Gummersheimer. Always wonderful working with you, thank you. Also, we have an amazing art teacher at Barrett's who does a great job with the t-shirts, and you saw the slideshow in the beginning of all the kids' artwork that they created. So check out the art gallery. This is Carrie Frazier. Thank you to all of our wonderful parent volunteers. They just do so many things behind the scenes. If you got here early, you noticed that there were over 100 seats saved for family members that had volunteered. So thank you to all of our parents. We couldn't possibly do this without you. Even though it's still lots of work, you guys make it much lighter work for me. So thank you. I do appreciate everything you guys do, volunteering your time for here. And then finally, I just want to say thank you to our wonderful administration. They allow me the creative freedom to do the things that I get to do. And also to our amazing first and second grade teachers. When we had our ice day last Friday, panic set in. We were talking about moving performances. That was our first dress rehearsal. The PE teachers gave up their space so we could have a second rehearsal in here this morning. And lots of magical things had to happen, and the first and second grade team made those things happen. So thank you so much to our amazing first and second grade teachers.
Makes it all possible.
Thank you.
I just wanted to add one thing. I know most of you in the room know how great Mrs. Zimmerman is. Maybe I wanted to publicly acknowledge in front of all of you, she is our Barrett's Teacher of the Year. Very well deserved. And I feel like Mrs. Zimmerman is somebody who has found the greatness inside her, and she presents it to you a couple of times a year. So thank you, Mrs. Zimmerman.
Thank you very much. It's always so much fun to be able to use my talents to be able to make amazing things with the kids at Barrett's. So thank you for giving up your time tonight to be here with us. We love performing for you. And tomorrow, I believe on Facebook Live, they're actually going to show their performance live. They're doing it one more time for the students of Barrett's Elementary tomorrow. So you can check it out on Barrett's Facebook page tomorrow afternoon. The students are going to go ahead and go back to their classroom right now, and parents, you'll be able to pick them up. However, our custodians came early to set up chairs, which means they get to go home, or they have to go home early, no overtime allowed. And so if you guys could help us, if there's a sign, a reserved seat sign on your seat, go ahead and pull it off, and we'll just make a pile to be able to throw those away. And then if you can fold up your chairs, and the custodians will be telling us how to put those away. Thank you so much.